EA Sports coverage of the NFL playoffs brings us to Chile, but for a sold-out Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. The first of 4 points in the conference championships.
And that's not going to be returned.
So many kicking teams will like to do this is pass the landing zone, and we'll start at the 30.
So
first and 10 now from the 30.
Let's go.
They'll
They'll start this drive out of the ground.
And he's got some space here. And getting this just shy of midfield. It's spotted at the 40 down.
The drive starting play in good one. Give him 19.
When you get into the division of playoffs, this is where really running football is such an advantage. The defenses, they're generally going to be tougher the further you go along. So if you get something established up front, it's going to give you a great chance to move on.
Daniels looking to throw.
Got an open man. It's David Jones. And he gets it.
Oh boy. 2 plays just like that. They're already operating in the red zone. From down at the 12, it's first and 10. Up the middle they go. Marion. And it's about the 11 after only a yard.
That's a really nice play, man. They'll stack that one up. When they get back to the other fantasy, he's got to tell those guys up front, great job. Just kept people off of it, allowed him to run free, and make the hit on the runner.
Filled the gap nicely, kept him to just a 1-yard gain. To the air goes Daniels. That's caught. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. So a decent game there, but not their 4th consecutive first down when they have their first 3 plays.
You sound almost disappointed there. You find the offensive coordinator?
No. They got nothing to rhythm. I just they were just going to keep going.
Almost a relief for the defense. Go.
Touchdown. And the Chiefs on the board first situation non-stop. Now they'll allow it to keep the extra point. And his kick is good to make it 7-0 KC.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he brings us out past the 24. Play action. It's Jackson. And it's incomplete. Josh Gunn.
Man coming to set the standard defense. Forcing that incompletion.
Here's 2nd and 10. Jackson. Short one there to find you. Boys from taking down before they work it across midfield. So that 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 46. Here's Jackson in front. Now he's loose at the 30. just too shy of 30. No catches for him in the win last week, but he's got a first quarter grab here. I think when they look at the offense, they think to themselves, that's exactly where they want to see different people. But you actually know they want to get this man on his way. So they just tell him, just clean coverage a little cheaper there and second down. To throw Jackson.
Let's go.
And the Chiefs are going to get it back here.
Oh, yeah. Still asking some trouble, my boy.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They've got the 7-0 lead. Now they've got the football back after their defense got the stop, CD. And you get the feeling if they could score here, they really have all the momentum on their side.
And you just wonder right now, is the quarterback and the play caller totally in sync? Are they of one mind that, hey, what worked last time, let's keep doing it until they stop us? Or do they go to a different section in the playbook, show them something different? Either way, they want a repeat of their first drive.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. They need two. Here's third down. Now Daniels. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
And this is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3-and-out and giving the ball back to their offense.
Fielded just inside the 20. 51 yards on the punt there. And it'll be Raiders football, 1st and 10. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense, gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Now 2nd and 5. Now it's Jackson. That's complete. It's Rashad Bateman. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. It's a gain of 34.
It's not a surprise when you read scouting reports and watch tape because you know he's a heck of a player. But he is so difficult to get down in the open field. They just want to get him the ball and let him do his thing.
So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. Now Jackson. They'll try and set up the screen to Swift. They'll get to him just inside the 15-yard line. And even after that fancy footwork we saw, a good job defensively to recover. 2nd down and 3. Jackson now. Touchdown Raiders. DeAndre Swift from 13 yards out. And the Raiders are an extra point away from drawing level. Moody good with the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
They go play action. Daniels. That's complete. Rome Odunze. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards. The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14. Looking left side, that's caught by Moore. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 36. Now a handoff up the middle. Marion. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Well, that kind of hit will certainly fire up your team both on the field and on the sideline. Tackles for lost yardage, they're always welcome.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. To throw is Daniels. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the 1st quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 22-yard line. Up the middle they go. Marion. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Here's Daniels. And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. Brandon Ayuk, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. That's why you've got your star out there. Throw the ball to him. They did.
That's simply saying we don't care what coverage you put out there. He's so good. We're going there with the football anyway, and there's not a thing you can do about it.
Inside the red zone, they go to him. He gets it done. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. As this offense comes back out here, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game. And they've been on the sideline for a while. They did score their last time out, but they just had to watch that long, sustained drive, so we'll see if they can shake the rust off.
Yeah, and that's always a question that you have when you have to come off the bench after having sat there for a long time. Are you ready to go? Are you loosened up? But even more so, are you mentally alert and ready to put your best product out there?
Throwing is Jackson. And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a 1st down as well.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. In motion goes the tight end. Right back to Swift again on 2nd down. And 3 yards there takes him to the 45. They'll come up now 3rd and 9. Here's Jackson. And that's out to the flat for Swift. And he gets it just shy of midfield, but that's not enough. He's short of the marker. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Now, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. Jackson. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Chiefs will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, David.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right? 42 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He sets to fire deep. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Rome Odunze, 50 yards. And the Chiefs are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 21-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And they'll have good field position here as he's out of bounds up at about the 34-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They trail early on the road in the playoffs. Not a great combination as they've got it 1st and 10. Wide open receiver complete. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Give him 32 on the play.
So often when we're watching a football game, we see one with a lot of ebbs and flows, and this one is no different. And sometimes you just need a big play to wake you up a bit. And they get one right there. That shot of caffeine this offense was looking for.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30. A nice little screen. They get 6 on 1st down. This 2nd and 4. Swift going to try up the middle. A nice little juke. And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line. That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a 1st down as well. Now it's Jackson. And he's got the hook up to Moore. So the completion good for 7 there. And it'll be 2nd down. Back to throw. Jackson. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. Here comes third down and 7. Operating from the gun. Jackson. He's got the connection to Moore. And the Raiders are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. This is first and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Again, Jackson. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Throwing on second and long. Jackson over the middle and into the hands of his receiver Moore. Really nice gain on the completion. However, still third and goal that they face now. Now Lamar changing the look. He's got his tight end Freiermuth right side. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Pat Freiermuth, as the first half is winding down. And the Raiders are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Moody good with the extra point. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And with decent starting field position, they're maybe only a couple completions away from field goal range. A pass complete to Odunze. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half.
Timing is so important on a route like this because he's going to line up out right, then cut straight across the field. I think the ball might have come out a count or two too late because by the time he was able to secure it, not much of a chance to turn it upfield.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. A final shot before break. Daniels steps away to his left. He's going to fire one. Corner of the end zone. Oh, and that is incomplete. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Win or go home, that's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC divisional round. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense?
And this will be caught at the 30. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Rashad Bateman, 64 yards. And the Raiders come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Moody good with the extra point, and we are tied at 21. So all square here in this third quarter as the kick's away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change the mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective because they already knew this was going to be a hard-fought game. Now they just need to go out, execute their game plan, and keep moving.
So this helps to start a drive. After the penalty, it'll be 1st and 5. Throwing now is Daniels. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
On first down, Marion. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
So statistically, both of these offenses having a rough time getting a running game going. But, boy, what a nice play there defensively.
Tackling him behind the line, but you're right. You look at the numbers. Neither side looks on track in the ground game. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Daniels looking to throw. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. To the air goes Daniels. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Paulson Adebo. And the Raiders are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield.
Well, this had trouble written all over from the start. He's got 2 extra defensive backs in the game he's got to deal with. They're in a dime set. So everywhere he's looking, he's seeing a different color jersey. And sure enough, this one winds up being intercepted.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. After the interception, here's Jackson. Oh, and for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line. So that changes things. You get the interception, and then to boot, a good return tacked on.
And really, it was down to him versus the quarterback on the return, and that's one you would think the defender would win. But a nice job there of seeing the play all the way to the end and making the tackle by the QB.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 55 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Chiefs take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. Point after, right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're...
But he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. DJ Moore, 73 yards. And the Raiders are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Great corner route there. Not only able to catch it, turn it upfield, and get into the end zone.
It usually involves a little bit of an extra move, doesn't it? You've got to get them thinking that you're moving to the middle of the field, and you're breaking away to that corner. Boy, that was well executed.
Moody good with the extra point. And we are all tied at 28. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. Taylor now from the end zone. Now a hit and a loose football. And it looks like the defense has got it. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line.
As that ball got away from him, and he saw the opposing team recover it.
You felt his pain?
Oh, I felt his pain, and you know what was going through his head. Tuck it away. Take care of the ball. All the things he hears all week in practice, he didn't carry it over into the game.
Now Jackson going to shift him around.
No, we changed it. Hey, hey.
Here's Jackson throwing to start the drive. Quick hitter here. It's complete. That'll give him 8 that time, and that'll bring up a second down in just a couple.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable second down.
Hey, middle, middle, middle. Report, report.
To throw is Jackson.
That's complete to his tight end flyer move. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
Swift will take this one in for a Vegas touchdown. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way down to the 36-yard line. A big play there for KC. And even 40 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 36. They'll try and run this one right up the gut. And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
Good yardage there on 1st down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making 1st downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
And some determined running there as he'll pick his way down to the 12-yard line. 70 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Well, think of it like you would a typical boxing match. The person is on his heels and absorbing blows is having a tough time. And that's what's happening to the defense right now because the offense is on his toes and punching. And there was another 1st down run right there.
And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
At this point in the 2nd half, one mistake on a forced throw could doom your chances of a comeback. So that's the right call there to just throw that one away.
2nd and 10 here as we sit in the 3rd quarter of this divisional round matchup. Now Daniels.
Flushed out right. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown.
Jayden Daniels.
A 12-yard touchdown run.
And the Chiefs are an extra point away now from tying this ball game.
Extra point right down the middle. And that will tie our game here in the 3rd. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive.
And their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. First play of the drive going for 14 and a 1st down.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
Jackson. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. Another catch for him there. This one good for 11. 1st down.
I felt that one all the way up here. How about that big man laying out and making that catch?
Yeah, that wasn't a 180-pound wideout. That was a tight end.
Jackson going to change things up a bit. They will run straight ahead with Swift. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. 2nd down.
The way things have gone in this one, the running game's been something of an afterthought, and that's not been too bad for them, has it?
Yeah, the offensive returns have been good, but I guess we figured he in the ground game would be a bit more involved.
That's down the field and caught by Freiermuth.
And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 22-yard line. Jackson now. And that'll be incomplete.
Then their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Here's Jackson to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Moore. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
1 quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. We're back now in KC. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. The Raiders on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation.
Now they'll audible to something else.
Jackson will throw again. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. From 13 yards out.
And the Raiders answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. Moody good with the extra point.
And they will take a 7-point lead.
So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. Oh, and some hitting going on now. This has been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on the return.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive.
And this could be the defining moment of their season, all hyperbole aside. You're trailing here in the 4th quarter, the divisional round, and they need to come up with something as they get this drive started.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 23 yards on the tuck and run. So there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the 4th quarter, picking up the 1st.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time. And that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way. But what a nice job using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing when it was time to exit the pocket and go.
112 yards rushing for him now as he goes over the century mark here in this divisional round matchup.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
They'll keep it on the ground. Marion. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. The defense showing some anger after giving up the big play. This time they'll lose 1 or 2. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
To throw is Daniels.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Working out of the gun, Daniels.
Flush to his right. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. 5 yards that time out of the scramble. But now they're looking at a 4th down situation.
He didn't like what he saw downfield, decided his best course of action was to take off and run. And that ended up being a gamble that did not pay off for him. Now they would have to gamble again if they want to keep this series going.
1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. And he's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs.
Rome Odunze.
His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Chiefs are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this fourth quarter. Both these teams fighting for their playoff lives. All tied, fourth quarter, as the kick is away here. And he's going to get this across the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 23. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And as a fan of the NFL, not much more you could hope for this divisional round matchup. Tie game, fourth quarter. A lot of these fans with their hearts in their throats waiting to see what happens here. Now a 2nd and 10. Now it's Jackson. A short one there to Freiermuth. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And now 1 yard to go on 3rd down. Now Jackson. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to convert on 3rd and short yardage with a gain of 4. They run out of the gun with Swift. And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 5. Throwing is Jackson. A short one there to Freiermuth. It'll be a gain of 5. And it'll leave him with 3rd and a full yard to go. Now Lamar changing the play. Here's Freiermuth again. And he is going to have the Raiders first down, and comfortably so, as he gets 5 there on 3rd and a yard. A few moving pieces on that play, because that was an RPO, was it not?
It was, but one important piece that didn't move incorrectly, the offensive line. Because when you're running this play, as he continued down the line of scrimmage, sometimes the lineman can wander downfield. And if you're more than a yard downfield, it's illegal to throw the football at that point. But they held their ground, held their spot, and turned it into a nice gain.
Back to the running game with Swift. And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38.
Whistles now in a timeout defensively. So a wise move as they'll use the first of their timeouts to force one more play before the 2-minute warning.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. Once again, it's Swift.
And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a score to break this tie.
They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. Throwing. Jackson.
Being chased out left.
And Jackson going to have the first down as he will get to the ground to avoid the contact.
Whistles now in a timeout. So defensively they burn it here with 1:51 left.
Could this be the drive that ultimately wins the game? How about the initiative he just took there? Running with it after he couldn't find a throwing lane, and he drove them into range for a game-winning field goal with that play. What an opportunity they've been presented to come through with the win.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
And that run was memorable for only one reason. There's absolutely no place to run with the football. No gaps, no creases, no gain.
The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
On the handoff, this is Swift.
And once again, not much running room, if any at all.
Early down stuff will put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
Playoff lives at stake. Boy, this is a big one. Third down.
The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game.
The Arrowhead crowd in full roar. Here's third down.
Change it. 13. Right shot.
Now Jackson.
And this is caught. He hits more.
And this is obviously a spot where you lean on your stars. Get the ball to them in open space and let them do what they do.
Here we go. First and goal. Here's Swift.
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. And they get the timeout called here. It comes with 1 second remaining on the clock.
So it all comes down to the right foot of Jake Moody.
This to book a trip to the AFC title game. And the kick is good. He puts it through, and they are moving on to the AFC Championship game.